the field has become so imbalanced towards the feminine that being a male in that world, you can do a lot of good because it needs that perspective as well as the other.
At my traineeship, there are people who walk in on the first day and they've never sat with anyone before. By the time my first day of my traineeship happened, I had spent hundreds of hours sitting in dyads, practicing what it feels like to have that kind of exchange, knowing how to contain the person, knowing how to deal with my countertransferences. So I felt like I was 10 steps ahead going in.
Some of my other colleagues, I've looked at UCLA, Pepperdine, St. Mary's, a few places up in Seattle, Washington. But the moment I walked on campus here at Pacifica, it's such a feeling, it's such an experience of like I could breathe in this place.
The healing potential for this type of work is so great, and I think it's so important, and it's not something which is necessarily out there in the world in a way that it could be.
There definitely is a need for male therapists, especially at the MFT level. It seems to be a woman-dominated field.
There's a lot of schools out there that have different strengths or whatnot, but here it's really about not just the academics which are strong, but also the deepening yourself as a therapist.
The faculty is incredible. Again, I started somewhere else, and it was just sort of at other places it's just kind of about the concepts you're learning, but about the faculty here, they bring all of themselves to the work. They share with you some very intimate things. They describe some very personal experiences that they've had personally in therapy, that they've had with clients. They own their mistakes. They're willing to process things with you when you're feeling things. It's an incredibly nurturing experience to be doing this work.
It's interesting how the whole field of psychology has kind of developed over time, and it started as a male-dominated field, and now it's more of a female-dominated field.
The experience of being in a class, being with 40 people who are probably like the most creative, intelligent, open human beings, that collective experience, creates such a change in me and everybody else, that I basically come across.
I would say this place is a very special, unique institution. The location of it is amazing, the faculty is amazing, and the material is absolutely incredible. So it's more of a transformative program, I would say, than your average psychology program. So I would encourage anyone that's interested in depth psychology or spirituality to come.